You can start standing on the floor. I want your feet right underneath your sitting bones, arms activated by the sides. You're going to take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, you're going to nod your chin to your chest, roll down your upper back, middle back, lower back, softening the knees, going all the way down. Take a nice deep breath in. And on the exhale, you're going to tuck the tailbone and stack up the spine, vertebra by vertebra, till you're standing nice and tall. Nice deep breath in. And exhale to the side. Inhale up. And exhale to the side. Inhale up. And on the exhale, you're going to fold yourself forward. Deep breath in. And then tuck the tailbone and stack up the spine until you're standing nice and tall. Just turn your head from side to side. And you can roll your neck. Good. You're going to grab that ball. I want you to place it on top of your right leg. Bend the knees slightly. We're going to work the hip flexor, lifting for 8, 7. Keep your core nice and engaged. Spine nice and tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And small pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to take it to the side. And we lift for 8, 7, 6. Keep the core nice and engaged. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Small pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower it down. Good. Other side. We lift to the front. For 8, press down onto that ball for extra resistance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Small pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take it to the side. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and small pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. You're going to come to the back of the mat, squeeze that ball in between your knees. I want you to go into a nice deep squat, and we're just going to squeeze that ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back up. Then we're going to walk it out into our quadruped position. So I want your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, hip width apart. You're going to engage the core, scapula nice and flat. We inhale and exhale, lifting to the bear hold, squeezing that ball. Inhale down. Focus on the breathing to activate your pelvic floor and core muscles. Exhale, lift. Shh. Inhale down. And exhale, we lift. Shh. Good job. Inhale down. Exhale, we lift. Shh. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Good work. Grab the ball. I want you to grab the ball with your left hand. Keep that core nice and engaged. You're going to extend the right leg and the left arm. And we lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're going to bring it in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that hand back down. I want your hand on top of the ball, extending that right leg. We lift that leg for 8, 7. Keep that core nice and engaged. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to take it to the side as far as your body allows, and we lift for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee back in and just press yourself back to rest position. Get a nice stretch in that upper back. Good. Coming back onto your quadruped. Extending the left leg, right arm. Keep that core nice and engaged. We lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to bring it in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hand back underneath your shoulder. Place that hand on top of the ball. We lift this leg for 8, 7, 6, good job, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're going to take that leg to the side as far as your body allows. We lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in and press yourself back into your rest position. Good job. Okay, sitting back down onto the mat, I want you to come to the front. You're going to place that ball underneath your lower back. Keep that core nice and engaged. Back nice and straight, grabbing onto your knees. We're going to lift the arms for 8. Keep that core engaged. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And interlace your fingers behind the head. We're going to lift that left leg for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And right for 6, 5. Keep your elbows in your peripheral. 3, 2, 1. Grab onto your knees, pull your back nice and straight. Grab that ball, extending the legs, flexing the feet. I want you to imagine your feet are against a wall, so keeping them in line with each other. Arms go out in front of you. You're going to squeeze that ball. We're going to inhale, turn to the left side, and exhale to center. Try to keep your feet against that imaginary wall. We go to the right. And center. And inhale left, keeping your feet in line with each other. Exhale center. Inhale to the right. And exhale center. Okay, we're going to inhale. On the exhale, you're going to round your spine into a nice C curve. And vertebra by vertebra, placing it onto the mat till you're lying down flat on your back. Bend the knees. Squeeze that ball in between your knees. Arms pressing into the mat. Check that your heels are in line with each other. You're in your neutral pelvic position, so your pelvis is nice and neutral. We inhale. On the exhale, you're going to tilt your pubic bone towards the ceiling and lift up into your pelvic curl. Squeezing that ball. Inhale. And exhale, we roll down, articulating the spine into the mat, vertebra by vertebra, till you're back in neutral. So imagine balancing a little teacup on your pelvis. We inhale. And exhale, we tilt and lift. Squeeze that ball to a nice diagonal line. Inhale. And exhale, roll down, vertebra by vertebra, articulating the spine till you're back in neutral. Inhale. And exhale, we tilt and lift. Squeeze that ball, inhale. And exhale, rolling back down till you're back in neutral. Okay, we're gonna do one more, keeping pressure on that ball. Inhale. Exhale, tilt and lift. Squeeze that ball. Good. See if you can go onto your heels, pressing your heels into the mat. I want you to squeeze that ball as hard as you can. And we're going to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, and on the exhale, place your feet back down and roll vertebra by vertebra till you're back in neutral. Good job. You're going to take that ball. I want you to squeeze it behind your left leg, floating that knee to tabletop. So try to keep your pelvis as stable as you can, pointing your toes. We're going to tap it down. Inhale and exhale, lift up. Inhale down, exhale up. Let's do 6, 5. Keep that pelvis nice and stable. Try to stay in that neutral pelvic position. And 3, 2, and 1. Stay there. We're going to open this leg up to the side for 4. Keep that pelvis nice and stable. 3, 2, and 1. Grab that ball, extending that leg, flexing the foot. We're going to point it down, flex it up. Inhale down, exhale up. Let's do 3. Inhale down, exhale up, and 1 more. Bend the leg, lower it down. Good job. Squeezing that ball behind the right leg. Keep your pelvis nice and flat. I want your 2 hip bones on the same level as your pubic bone. We inhale down, exhale, lift. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it there. We're going to open it up to the side. See if you can have your knee in line with your hip. 4, 3. Keep your other leg nice and stable. And 1. Grab that ball, place it next to your side, flexing the foot, straightening the leg. We point down, flex up, keeping everything else nice and stable. For 5. Inhale down, exhale lift. 3, 2, and 1. Bend that leg, lower it down. Good job. You're going to squeeze that ball in between your knees, opening up your arms to a T. You're going to float your legs to tabletop if you can, otherwise keep your feet on the mat. I want your knees in line with your hips, toes in line with your knees, keeping your pelvis nice and stable. We inhale, move legs as one unit to the back of the room. And exhale, lifting back to center. Keep your scapula nice and planted on the mat. Inhale, other side. Use your abdominals, come back to center. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, lift. Keep your scapula nice and planted, toes in line with knees. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, lift. Last one, inhale. And exhale up. Beautiful work. You're going to grab that ball, floating your arms to the ceiling. You're going to keep this neutral pelvis position, pointing your right leg down to the mat. We're going to swap in mid-air on the exhale, doing leg changes for 16, 15, 14. Draw that lower back into the mat. Nice and controlled movement for 12, 11, 10. Draw that navel in, lower back onto the mat. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower one leg down and the other leg. Beautiful work. You're going to place the ball underneath the lowest part of your spine. Arms pressing into the mat, floating that left leg to tabletop. Now we're going to point it down, lift it up. Try to keep that angle at the knee joint, avoid bending the knee. For 6, 5. Want you to engage your core, keeping everything nice and stable. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. And lower it down, floating the other leg to tabletop. We tap it down. 4, 6. Inhale, exhale, left. 4. Keep everything else nice and stable. 2 and 1. Floating both legs to tabletop if you can, pointing the right leg down, and we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower one leg down and the other leg and grab that ball. Beautiful work. You're going to place that ball behind your scapula. I want you to grab a hold of your right knee and you're going to extend the left leg. I want you to keep your feet on the same level and we're going to exhale on the swap, doing single leg stretch for 16, 15, 14, 13. Draw that lower back into the mat. 10, 9, exhale, swap. Exhale, swap. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to interlace your fingers behind the head, keeping your elbows in your peripheral, and we're going to crisscross for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can stick with that or join me. Grab onto your knees. We're going into double leg stretch. We're going to inhale and exhale back to center. Inhale, stretch, exhale to center. Let's do 4. Good work. 3, 2, and 1. Grab onto your knees and roll yourself all the way up to a sitting position. You're going to place that ball between your ankles and roll onto your side. I want your hips facing nice and forward, your head resting on your arm, your other hand in front of you for support. I want you to draw this lower oblique away from the floor. Imagine making a little gap underneath your lower oblique. Okay, we're going to float the legs off of the mat and we lift for 20, 19, keep that little gap underneath your lower oblique. 16, 15, 14, keep your hips facing nice and forward and relax your neck. Good job. 12, 11, 10, 9, almost there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower it down. You're going to grab that ball. I want you to bend the top leg. And we're going to lift the bottom leg to work the inner thigh for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, relax your neck, 11, 10, 9, good job, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it there for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. Good job. Placing that ball back in between your ankles, we're going to open up the top hip. Bring your bottom arm slightly in front of you. I want your other arm on top. We're going to lift, opening up the hips to the ceiling and coming back down. Working the top oblique. Let's go for 10, 9. Use your bottom elbow for support. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Grab that ball. You're going to bend the bottom leg, placing the ball on top. You're going to still draw that lower oblique away from the floor, and we're going to lift this leg for 10, 9. Imagine drawing that heel up and down a wall. 7, 6. Keep your upper body nice and stable. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to circle forward, keeping everything nice and stable. Small circles. 7, 6, 5, 4. Feel that top oblique still working. Upper body nice and stable. 2 and 1. Bring that leg all the way to the front in line with the other leg. We lift for 10. Good. 9. Press down into that ball for extra resistance. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping upper body nice and stable, we circle to the back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. Squeeze that ball behind the top knee. You're still drawing this lower oblique away from the floor and keeping that core engaged. We lift this leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to keep them floating, and we're going to squeeze that ball as hard as we can for 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel that glute working. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Grab that ball. You're going to extend the top leg. Press yourself onto your elbow. We're going to come onto this knee, and you're going to lift up your arm. This arm goes overhead. We lift this leg for 10. 9, your modification is to stay down here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good job, 2, and 1. And we're gonna pull it in for 8. Keep that core nice and engaged. You can always drop down onto the mat. 6, 5, good work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can place the ball next to your side. We're going into a side plank hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Beautiful work. You can press yourself up. Just swing that leg over and give it a nice stretch. Okay, squeezing that ball in between your ankles, we're going over to the other side. So you're lying in a nice long line as if stuck between two panes of glass. You're drawing this lower oblique away from the floor. Your other arm is in front of you for support, and your hips are facing nice and forward. And we lift for 20, 19, 18, 17. Keep that upper body nice and stable and relax the neck. Good job. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we hold. See if you can go slightly higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and drop it down. You're gonna grab that ball, bend the bottom leg, place this leg on top, place this ball on top. As if drawing your heel up and down a wall, we go for 10, 9, 8. Still drawing that bottom oblique away from the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Small circles forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg in line with the other one. We lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Small circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that ball behind the top leg. And we lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Grab that ball. You're going to bend the top leg. Relax your head on your arm. I almost forgot about this one, but we lift the bottom leg to work the inner thigh. 4, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. Placing that ball in between your ankles again. Bottom arm comes slightly to the front. You're going to press on your elbow, and we're going to open that top hip. Good. We go for 8, 7, 6, working that top oblique. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that ball. Beautiful work. You're going to place your hand on top, bending the bottom knee. We lift up. This arm goes overhead, and we lift the leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we bring it in for 10, 9, beautiful work, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your hand down onto that ball, and we lift into the side plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Beautiful work. You can press yourself up and just give that leg a nice stretch. Then you're going to swing your legs out in front of you. I want your feet close to each other. Your arms go out in front, stacking up that spine. We're going into the roll up. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, you're going to round into a C curve, articulating the spine into the mat, vertebra by vertebra, and arms go overhead. And we inhale to a chest lift and exhale, roll up, spine stretch forward, and stack up the spine. Inhale and exhale, roll down. Focus on articulating that spine down. Vertebra by vertebra, arms overhead. Inhale to chest lift. Exhale, roll up. Spine stretch forward. Stack up the spine. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Vertebra by vertebra. Arms overhead. Inhale, chest lift. Exhale, up. Spine stretch forward. Stack up the spine. Beautiful job. Place that ball in between your knees. Arms go behind your back. Lifting up into a modified back support. We're going to squeeze that ball as hard as we can. Come down and up. Down and up. Squeeze that ball for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, squeeze that ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. Beautiful work. You can place that ball next to you. Straighten your legs. Point the toes. Arms behind your back. We're lifting up into a full back support hold. Want you in a nice diagonal line for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can stay there and lift the left leg for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And right leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower it down. Good. Grab onto your knees and just pull your back nice and straight. Good. Squeezing that ball in between your knees. You're going to lower yourself vertebra by vertebra back onto the mat. Check that your heels are in line with each other. Your arms are going to float overhead. We're doing the hundreds prep. So we inhale, and on the exhale, we come to chest lift. Inhale down. Exhale, we lift. Inhale down, keeping your pelvis nice and stable. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, we lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift for 4. Inhale down. Exhale, lift 3. Squeeze that ball. Inhale down. Exhale, lift 2. Inhale down. Exhale, lift 1. And we pulse for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down. Good. Float both of your legs to tabletop. Keep your knees in line with your toes. Knees in line with hips. So we inhale and exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift 3 more. Inhale down. Exhale, lift 2. Inhale down. Exhale, lift 1 and pulse for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down. Grab onto your knees, pull them into your chest. Good job. Okay, squeezing that ball in between your ankles. You're going to roll onto your tummy. You're going to bend your knees so you can relax your upper body. And then you're going to float your knees off of the mat. And we're going to pulse up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to straighten the legs and bend. Try to keep your knees floating off the mat. Let's do 6. I want you to squeeze that ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And small pulses. Squeeze that ball as hard as you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Grab the ball. Straighten out your arms in front of you. Want your feet planted on the mat. We inhale, come up into a nice back extension. Draw that navel away from the floor. And exhale back down. And inhale up. And exhale down. Beautiful work. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. We're going to grab that ball and we're going to lift into a Superman hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that ball. Arms pressing next to your shoulders. Press yourself back into a nice rest position. Get a nice stretch in that upper back. Coming onto your quadruped. We're going to extend the left leg and right leg joining into a front support hold. You can also place your knees down if you have to. And we hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can lift the left leg for 6, 5, 4, 3. Beautiful work. 2 and 1 and other side for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Place your knees back down and press yourself back to rest position. Coming onto your quadruped, we're going to inhale, rounding the spine, and exhale, extend. Inhale, round. Exhale, extend. One more, we round. And extend. Coming back to your neutral, you're going to open up to the side. Bring it back down and to the other side. Coming back down and again. And swap. Bring your hands back down. I want you to sit on top of your knees. One step forward with your right leg, lean into that stretch. We're going to lean back slightly, see if you can grab hold of the back leg and stretch out the quad. And lean back, give this hamstring a nice stretch. Swapping sides, one step forward with the left leg. Lean back, grab hold of this back foot. And we're going to lean back, give this hamstring a nice stretch. Coming onto both knees, I want you to press your toes into the mat and walk yourself into your hamstring stretch. So you're going to take a nice deep breath here, relax your body, and on the exhale, you're going to tuck your tailbone and stack up the spine vertebra by vertebra till you're standing nice and tall. We inhale. And on the exhale, tuck your chin, roll down your upper back, middle back, lower back, softening the knees. Inhale. And exhale, rolling back up. You can face the front. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, bend to the side. Inhale up. And exhale side. Inhale up and give yourself a hand.